Russian soldiers in Ukraine are starting to panic, asking themselves, what have we got ourselves into? Russian soldiers will be wondering what they have got themselves into as the invasion of Ukraine becomes prolonged and experts has claimed. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's attempt to offer Russian President Vladimir Putin a route out of conflict has so far failed. However, recently speaking to Russian media, Mr. Zelensky said, I know you have made a terrible mistake, but I'm offering you a way out. He's reportedly offering Ukraine's full neutrality and giving up the long-cherished ambition to join NATO, as well as not pursuing nuclear weapons too. The invasion of Ukraine has seen major cities in the country severely bombarded by Russian airstrikes. However, multiple reports have suggested that Russian forces on the ground are demoralized and disenchanted as they struggle to make progress. Many reports have even quoted Russian soldiers claiming that they were unaware they were going to war. Thomas Bullock, an open source analyst from JACE, the defense intelligence firm, said Russian forces have made tactical errors that the Ukrainians have been able to capitalize on. Speaking to the New York Times earlier this month, he said it looks like the Ukrainians have been most successful when ambushing Russian troops. The way the Russians have advanced, which is that they have stuck to main roads so that they can move quickly, not risk of getting bogged down in mud. But they are advancing on winding roads and their flanks and supply routes are overly exposed to Ukrainian attacks. Frederick Kagan, an expert on the Russian military who leads the Critical Threats Project at the American Enterprise Institute, added, having the Ukrainians just wreck your airborne units, elite Russian units have to be devastating for Russian morale. Russian soldiers have to be looking at this and saying, what the hell have we gotten ourselves into? Earlier this month, the data reported that captured Russian soldiers were claiming they were duped into invading Ukraine by their seniors. One Russian soldier said, everything we were told was fake. I would tell my guys to leave Ukrainian territory. We have got families and children. I think 90% of us would agree to go home. Another example came from Ukraine's security forces, who released a video showing 5 Russians barely in their 20s from the 25th Crew, Unit 75242. They were interrogated as they kneeled with hands cuffed. One told the camera, we were told we were going for training. Eventually, after we were sent to the front line, everyone was demoralized and nobody wanted to fight. But we got told that we would be enemies of the state and because it's wartime, we might get shot. We were thrown in as cannon fodder. People in our unit at least don't want this war. They want to go home and they want peace. The images have raised concerns, however, that the Geneva Convention laws regarding prisoners of war may have been broken. Lieutenant General Martin Herem, Estonia's chief of defense, also said that his country is not impressed by what Russia's military has shown in this war. He said, today what I have seen is that even this huge army or military is not so huge. If you look at what's on the other side, you will see that there isn't really an opponent anymore. Other experts are more wary and claim that Russia has more power in reserve, which could be used to escalate the invasion. Michael Hoffman, the director of Russia Studies at CNA, told the New York Times, most Russian capabilities have been sitting on the sidelines. The forced employment is completely irrational. Preparations for a real war near non-existent and morale incredibly low because troops were clearly not told they would be sent into this fight. The retired General Philip Bridlov, a former NATO Supreme Allied Commander for Europe, added, the Russian advance is ponderous, but it is relentless and there's still a lot of force to be applied. The Ukrainian MP Ina Sovsun spoke to express.co.uk earlier this month, shedding light on the situation in Kyiv. She said that Ukraine's forces are coming out on top in the fight with Russia. Ms. Sovsun added, Ukraine's army has been kicking their ass. The Russian army is not as strong as it is meant to be. They are badly equipped and their morale is bad. It's not actually that strong an army, and compared to NATO's armies, I don't think Russia can stand in that fight. I know there is a nuclear threat everyone is mentioning, but I think it is overstated. After all, there are some less crazy people in Putin's surroundings who won't let that happen. So people in Russian intelligence are providing information to the West and to Ukraine. Just imagine what's happening currently. Whatever you have to say concerning this, you drop your comments in the comment section as we pray for long-lasting peace between Russia and Ukraine. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much.